Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Successful in Adult Entertainment, and I'm gonna tell you something about how to succeed in the game of porn. As the most important thing, as you might know, is you need to understand it's all about to sell pussies and dicks, and a dick in a pussy, and maybe also tits and a beautiful chick, and that's basically it, nothing all. And nothing more. And the fact is, you need to think on a multiple level, multiple structure, how to sell your porn stuff, how to promote your porn stuff, how to entertain those people, because all those clients, let's name them clients, who do those kind of downloads, and it's basically the fact they do a download just to jerk off. That's basically it, or how you say it in British English, to wank off or whatever. And that's basically it. You need to understand it's all about jerking off, nothing more, nothing less. You need to think on a multiple level, which means it's in those days it's very easy to get your porn or whatever. You go to let's say Pornhub or whatever is around, or you put in the search engine, for example, let's name a name, Jenna Jameson or whoever, and that's basically it. And then you jerk off. That's basically it. But how to make money with that shit? The thing is, you can make money by affiliate marketing, for example, for porn. There are plenty of things, and just Google it, please. And for example, you need to brand your idea, your company, make a brand out of it. For example, let's take Kim Kardashian. She did a brand. She's a brand, She did porn, it sold it to Vivid Entertainment or whoever, and basically received money, and she's a brand. She knows exactly how to promote herself. She is with a big entertainer engaged. Everybody knows him, Kanye, and she knows exactly everything she does is business. You understand? And you need to understand how, if you wanna step into the game of adult entertainment, do not stop. It's not important what your parents think or what your neighbor is thinking. It's important to make money. If you make money, everybody's happy. If you go to a car dealer and buy, let's say, a Ferrari, he's not going to ask from where do you receive your money, and you tell him from porn, so he doesn't care, as long as he pays the car. So as long as you make money, nobody cares, I tell you. So it's there's a lot of blah blah around, like, what, you do porn, or you're afraid of your parents, what, you do porn? If you do not make money, there are many people in the porn industry, they do not make pretty well money. That's a basic fact. And so it's better maybe not to tell your parents, because you do not make a big profit. So it's your stupidity not to make big money. Sex is the number one. Sex is the number one thing to make money. Maybe let's say there are three things to make big money. Real big shit money. First, selling food. Second, selling sex. And third, selling drugs. You understand? Only with those three things you make real big shit money. And if you do not make big shit money in those three categories, you feel me? You are stupid, So, and when I step into the game of adult entertainment, for first you need to understand, you're not gonna end up, you're not gonna start big, overnight. Some things need to develop. You need to understand the game. You need to get to know people, and you need to understand. You need to get your your customers, and so it takes a while. Let's say for the very first step is after 3 months. After 3 months, you can you can do a good calculation, if the pattern you decided to create, if it works for you, you understand, it has to work out for you. For example, if you're a porn actress and want to make it big in adult entertainment, and you do not like anal, so okay, so you won't make it in the adult entertainment industry, because people want to see anal, you need somehow to do, it's not like, it's not a game where you wish to do that and blah blah blah. People wanna see anal. People wanna see kinky. People wanna see whatever, people. It's there are so many people, they think like, I do like only those, dick in a pussy, and then come in her face. And that's basically, that is old stuff from, let's say, the 70s, or 80s maybe. So, and now we are on the level to do, for example, let's say kinky porn, like spanking or whatever, you feel me? And now to the point to make money, it's very important to think on a multiple level. Do you have a Twitter account? Do you have a Facebook? Do you have Instagram? Do you have a YouTube? Do you have a Dailymotion? It's very important to be everywhere around, because let's take an example. It's of course not allowed to upload real hardcore porn on YouTube, but it's allowed to do, let's say, an interview on YouTube with a porn star, for example. So people get interested in, and even you can partner with YouTube, money-wise, So, and it's basically the fact that you need to understand that you can make money on multiple level, on a multiple structure, you can make money via YouTube. You can make money via Dailymotion. You can make money by a download. You can make money by selling merchandise, for example, whatever, let's say, fetish designer clothes, for example, So there are so many, I can name you 100 ways to make money in the adult industry, but you have to stick to your idea for very first, and do not expect it happen overnight. For first, it's little money, let's say, and then if you need to brand, you need to understand that you need to brand your name, you need a special product. For example, let's take the porn actress Jessie Jane, for example. She's blonde, she got big tits, and you can feel she plays in front of the camera. It's not real, it's not a real orgasm. You can feel it, the audience can feel it, but nobody's perfect. Even she's not perfect. She has wonderful tits, she has wonderful blonde hair, and she knows how to interact with a performer, and so she's, I guess, what is it, vivid or whatever, I don't know, it's not important, but it's a structure that works for her, because she's with a specific company. She's a contract girl, and she does, let's say, 3, 5, or 6 videos during the year, and the rest is like, promotional stuff. She does then, strip shows or whatever, gives interviews, and or sells her name to her merchandising company, or she does interviews on YouTube, and she earns a lot of money, by, for first, by her appearance, and secondly, because people are interested to hear her talking, even if she goes to Howard Stern, even then she is going to receive money, So you need to think on a multiple level. I tell you, you need to see it as a business. It means if you do not sell daily 300 let's say items, you are not in business. Items, video download, merchandising, YouTube, Dailymotion, clothes. if you license your name to a kinky couture clothes company or whatever, if you do not sell in combination 300 items, you're not in business. You understand? If you do not receive daily, on a daily basis, let's say, for example, 300 new customers, I mean online, via YouTube or whatever, or via download, you do not have a business. It's a hobby. You understand? You do not make money, because there are plenty of people out there. They understand the game. They have bigger money than you. You need to understand that. So you need, basically, for example, to talk to 300 people daily. For example, if you have a quick Twitter, for example, if you do not do daily 300 tweets, so you do not have a business to keep people awake of your product, to say that there are new things in which you want to develop, for example, and if you do not do that, you do not have a business, daily 300 for the very, let's say, for the very first 3 months. So for the very first 3 months, it requires tough work. You have to be there, you understand? Otherwise it doesn't work. It doesn't work for you, so you do not make money. And then you need a payment structure, like, for example, if you do a download, so how you need to make sure that you're gonna receive the money. So you need a provider. Talk to a provider. For example, I partner with a provider via telephone. Everybody who wants to do a download of my stuff, he needs to dial number, and then he's gonna be paid. He's going to pay all my stuff via telephone, and then he's going to receive it. Then he can do he can do a download. Sorry, please. And maybe if you wanna make it really big on a bigger level, as I told you, you need to brand your name. You need to brand your company, for example. You need a contract girl, for example, such as, let's say, Sasha Grey, Jessie Jane, or Jenna Jameson, and blah, 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 whoever, So then you're gonna make it real big, Then you can write a book or license your name to whatever. Okay. So thanks for tuning in. I'm out. Thanks. Bye-bye.